All right, what's going on, Monstars? It's your boy here, Monster. We're back with my new series that I'm starting. And pretty much it's going to answer a question, do I need this? It's going to be talking about different products and asking that major question, if you need it or not. Is it something that's going to benefit you in your workout or in life or whatever? We're going to answer that question. Now, of course, this is going to be totally based on my opinion, right? And how I feel about it. But I'm going to try to go outside of just me and how it'll benefit me to a more wide audience, right? I'm going to give you my honest opinion on the product, tell you everything that I know about it, my experience with it, and you can make a decision on your own. With that being said, let's get into this first one. Alright guys, so first product that we're going to be doing is, if you can't tell in the thumbnail and the title, is going to be weightlifting straps. Weightlifting straps. It's two of them if you can't tell. So basically what these are straps that are utilized to lift up weight. They're most commonly used for pulling exercises. So like your lat pull downs, your deadlifts, your rows, things like that. It doesn't really matter. You can either see it straight like this, right? And you can either come this way or you can go that way. It doesn't matter, right? But the idea is, once you loop it through, if y'all can't tell, there's a little loop right in there. Once you loop it through there, where this comes out, you want it to go towards your thumb and index finger, right? So if I was gonna wear it, I would wear it like this. So when I tighten it, see how it sits in my hand? It sits right where I'm gonna grab it, like almost like I'm just gonna grab this, right? So that's how you put it on. And I'm gonna be showing you some videos as I'm talking through this next part on how people use them, why people use them, things like that. So like I said, the main reason they're using this is to pretty much load heavier weight. You can load heavier weight using these than you can just holding it by your hand, right? And you'll see in the videos where I utilize on the lat pull downs, I'm wrapping them around the bar and pulling that bar down. What that does is it puts the majority of the weight on the strap that's around my wrist. I can pull a whole lot more weight with it being attached to my wrist than if I was just holding it with my hand with no strap and pulling down, because I'm not going to have as much muscle in my fingers and my palm than I am going to be in my entire arm and shoulders, right? As long as it feels like it's attached to my arm, I'm going to be able to pull it more so than I would be just my hands. So that is pretty much the main reason why people use these straps. You're able to lift more weight. So when you wrap them around the weights, you're going to wrap it by, so if there's a bar, you know what? Okay, so we're going to use this Christmas wrapping paper. Nowhere near Christmas, but we have it out. So imagine this is the bar, right? Imagine this is the bar. And the lat pull down bar for deadlift, whatever you want to picture. So this is how I'm going to wrap it around that bar. Wrap it like this, and then you're going to cinch it down. You're going to spin it and then reposition your grip so that the bottom part, you see how it swings up? Once you swing up your hand, it grips a little tighter, and then you spin it again, and then you go as far as you can, and you don't want to go all the way to where your hand is being stuck right here, right? You want to get it to where when you grab it, you feel the tension right here on your wrist. And it's your grip that's putting the wrap in a bind. So it's not going to let loose, right? It's not going to let loose. Now, if I let go of my hand, comes out. Comes out. You see that? Why do I not use these? That's right. I do not use these. I have them. I've used them in the past, but I've stopped using them. I do not use these anymore. So let me rephrase that. I do use these, but I do not use these for the purpose that they were meant for. And we'll go into that. I don't use these for my pulling exercises because I am working on my grip strength. The longer you have something held in your hand, just using those muscles in your hand just like any other muscle. You're working that out. You put it under strain, fatigue. It breaks down and it builds up stronger. I'm trying to build up my grip strength to where I do not have to have these. That is why I do not use these. All right, so now let me tell you how I use these. So first, again, I'm going to show you some videos while I'm talking here, and it's going to kind of show you what I'm trying to explain to you. So I use these doing like bench press, dumbbell curls, or even like shoulder presses and things like that. And now I know you're going to be asking, what is the point in that if they're meant for pulling exercises, right? Because if I'm pushing, right? If I have the weight on there, these are meant for pulling, right? Right? But if I'm pushing, what good is this doing? You know, it's not doing any good. So let me try to explain to it. So for me, I do a lot of suicide grip, and what suicide grip is, most people, when they put their hand over the bar, they have their thumb on this side, right? So it kind of creates, I don't know if you can see that, but like a pocket where the bar is not going to go really anywhere, right? When I do it, I have my thumb on this side, right? So in a sense, if I lost the weight, it could come right out, right? So on that note, my brother himself has had 315 pounds slide off of him doing the suicide grip. Bam, right on his chest. So it is very dangerous. I don't recommend it if you have not ever done it. Do it if you're going to try it. Do it with somebody spotting you, preferably hands on the bar while you're going to do it. That way, in case it does slip, somebody's there to help you catch it. When I do that, if I am lifting heavy weight, having these on is almost like an added security for me. So again, our Christmas wrapper bar, if I do the same concept with the pulling, right? Wrap it around that bar, wrap it around my bar, and now it's tight in my hands. The bar is not, if I'm trying to see, I just yanked it out. So, but you see how it stays tight in my hand. So if we do that again, and now it's kind of secured in my hand, right? And I bring that thumb in, I feel like I can almost do this and still have a hold of that bar, and it's not going to slip until I let go. You see how I just pulled it down? So it's a mental thing, you know. It could be just a mental thing for me, but I feel like I have a little bit more security when I do that, and I'm using that suicide grip. Okay, so that's the main reason why I do it. It's just for added security when I'm lifting heavy weight. If I'm not lifting that heavy of weight, I really don't use them. Again, with the dumbbell curls, you'll see in the videos, the dumbbell curls, same concept. Wrapping around the bar, or around the dumbbell, I should say. And it just feels like it's a tighter grip for me. And that's not really for security wise, but it feels like I'm controlling the weight. You always want to feel like you're controlling the weight. Without these, you know, the bar can move, or the dumbbell can move, especially when you're coming up. But once you wrap this around there, like so, right? And we tighten it down. We tighten it down. Now, it moves, but it's only going to move with what your hand's going to move, right? So if you have your hand stiff, it's a lot more harder to move. So when I'm doing the curls, you know, I feel like I have more control over the dumbbell. But even push press, you know, going overhead. So if I put both of these on, bam, okay. This is our bar, right? I got the wraps around it. Got my suicide grip, just like that. You can't really see the thumbs, but you'll see them. They're not wrapped around. Anyways, same thing, added security. Doing overhead presses, shoulder presses. I don't feel like it's gonna slip and fall off. That's how I use these straps. And I know, I'm sure some people in the gym have looked at me and seen me on the bench, put these on and put this strap around there, and they're like, I don't think he knows how to use those. I know how to use them. I just use it for a different purpose. So, here we are. Let's answer the question. Do I need this? Well, the answer is it's up to you. It really is a personal preference type of ordeal. It's got its pros, it's got its cons, but I would recommend you trying to work on your grip strength while you're doing other things. If you work on just grabbing dumbbells, doing farmer's carries or stuff like that, or just doing your deadlifts and things like that without the wrist straps, you'll work on your grip strength and your forearm muscles there all at once. So, do I need this? It's up to you. You know, try it out. If you like it, by all means, use it. If it helps you in your workout, use it. But this is one of thousands upon that. You can go to Walmart and get you some lifting straps, right? And they're cheap as well. These are just your plain old. It's a like a very hard type of. I don't even know what kind of material this is. Almost like a rope, but not a rope. They have some that have rubber inside, so it feels. They even got some different styles of weightlifting straps where it's like it straps right here, and then there's a palm, and you just grab it, and there's some where it's wraps around your wrist, and it's a hook, and you hook around the bar. They got all kinds, you know. You can try all kinds, but ultimately, it's up to you. It's up to you. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Thank y'all for checking it out. Please like and subscribe. Comment down below what you want to see next. Like I said, this is the first video of this series that I'm gonna do on Do I Need This. I plan on doing a lot of other products, not just equipment wise, but supplement wise and things like that. So please, if there's anything that y'all are dying to know about, let me know. Let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know if you do use lifting straps, what you use them for. Maybe you use them for something different than what they're supposed to be as well. Or maybe you're looking at getting into those, and if you have any questions on them, man, leave me a comment down below, and I'll try to get to y'all as soon as I can. Anyway, guys, this is Monster signing out. Appreciate y'all watching. Later. Can you focus in on my hands a little bit?